Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanics. So, I've been doing some experimentation, so here's the question. And some of you might be able to guess this based on my quick bar, but why am I looking this direction? Because I wanted to hide this majestic beast. I've also got that thing. Here, let's start with this thing first, just so everybody gets kind of an idea of where I've been going. So this is the original prototype. So I figured if you have one of those like basic bearings, right? And you set two of them in more or less same speed, but opposite directions, you get this, which actually works really well. Problem is it's painfully slow, and it drags its ass. Let's make something that doesn't drag its ass, or at least let's show something off that doesn't. Oh boy, this thing is majestic. Okay, so first and foremost, yes, those are boots. They're in the inventory. Hell if I know why. They're down by the ducks. Well, anyway, we're gonna try this for a second. So, let's go. Problem is, if you notice, based on the engines I'm using electrical. Electrical isn't necessarily bad, but it is very slow. Now, the other problem with the boots, if you noticed when it was in its standing motion, the boots just barely bump into the wooden blocks. Now, because of the springs, it only just kind of bounces us backwards. But for the really awkward walker mech that we've got rolling right now, it works. It doesn't turn, though. That's problem number one. It only goes forward. And it goes forward poorly. So let's do some stuff. Let's figure out we need to figure out how to get this thing to turn. I'm not looking forward to that. And B, we need to get this thing to go faster. Well, you know what? Let's see if I can solve the faster thing here. Let's just crank all of these up. I don't actually know if this matters, but it's worth a shot. Because I want to see if electrical engines are enough, because gas engines tend to be just a little bit too powerful for what we're aiming to do here. I fucked up. I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I gotta stop. Alright. So clearly, we've solved the speed problem. Okay. You know what we might be able to do? I'm gonna test something. What if we just did this? Please don't fall off, damn it. It falls off if I do that. Okay, whatever. It shouldn't screw anything up by doing this. So I'm going to try and go with the simple method. Because I like these suspensions. I like this entire system. But obviously it's not working from the perspective of what we're trying to do here. So let's get rid of the boots. Actually, oh, you know what? This is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Thought it would be. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of all of these. Because if we just replace them with rounded things, we might not actually have the collision issue here. So we'll try that for starters. Just because. And I guess, you know, we're probably going to redesign this thing anyway. At least slightly. But I figured we'd give this the old college try, just to get the prototype working to a nice and satisfactory, like, functional level, and then we mess with it from there. Now, we have a couple other things we can do. Let's start with this. Okay, yeah. Oops. We'll put that there, and let's try something instead of the boots. Let's try ducks. See how the ducks go. In fact, let's just try the basic suspensions. Who knows, those might actually be enough. I get the feeling it's gonna tip and fall over, though. Just because. Same issue would be caused by the ducks, but worth a shot. Now let's switch the connectors. Okay, looks like all the rotation is still there. So we're good on that regard. Bonk. I forgot. I forgot probably the most important thing about all of this. Let's just set all of these at 3. Because I think max, a little bit on the powerful side of things. A little bit incredibly on the powerful side of things. Okay. Also, I'm missing some shocks here. Oh, did I just totally forget to add shocks to one side? I did. Well, that would be a problem. Alright. So it actually goes forward pretty well. Apparently, if you don't have anything connected to the shocks, they have 0 collision. Weird. Did not expect that. Nope. Okay. So, now what do we do? Ooh, I had an idea. I want to try things. We are here for science right now. So science we shall do. So we're going to point all of these out. I don't know what this is gonna do, but I want to try. I'm being coy on purpose, just because at this point I'm just screwing around. Because who knows what this is gonna do. That's probably too big. Let's go for the smaller tires here instead of the big ones. I could almost conceivably make like a wily transformative thing. You know, tie all of these engines to a button instead. So as long as I have that button pressed, I can do stuff, but I can also do, like, rolling business. Like, we might be able to make some kind of transforming car. I don't know. Well. Huh. So it runs into collision issues. But, I mean, it moves. But yeah, this does give us the option of kind of a weird transforming car thing. All right, that's an idea for a different video. For now, though, let's get rid of the tires. Let's get rid of the little pipe segments at the bottom. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Doesn't stop me at all. Yeah. So if you guys want to see how this works, I guess sort of let me know. I can definitely get into these things. You know what? I should probably do so, seeing as I am slightly assuming these are sort of tutorial-y videos, though they're mostly just me dicking around for science. Alright. I'm gonna call this the cheap marked cheap, and hopefully the ducks will count for collision basis, and then we can work from there. I still have no idea how I'm gonna handle turning with this business. I really do like the idea of the, I really do like the idea of, you know, more or less being able to put wheels to the ground and then rolling out from there. Alright. Damn. Those ducks are hard. Alright, so let's boost this up. Let's try 5. Let's go fast. Gotta go fast, right? Oh, I'm having so many ideas. They're wonderful ideas. I can't wait to enact them. However, for the time being, let's focus on this beast. And you know what? I should quickly take a short break from messing with it. After these messages, we'll be right back. Except for it's not after these messages. It's I'm going to quickly rebuild the system I've got rolling here. Just so you people know exactly what I've done and how I've managed this. Jeez. Frame rate tends to die when I'm playing this game, so I might actually delete this world after this one. I've got a lot of I forgot. One of the crucial bits about this is you have to actually put it on a platform first. Otherwise the bearings will just rotate freely, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so let's try this again. It's not gonna work. It needs to be on the edge. There we go. Okay, so we put a bearing there. Then we put 1 block out, 3 blocks up to allow for room. 3 blocks down. Now, You'd think these actually have fused together, like on the sides. Not so, actually. Interestingly enough, the moment something touches a bearing, anything touching that block prioritizes touching to that block as opposed to any other ones, and being fused with such. Okay, and I know I use the pipe things, but I'm gonna be lazy right now, and we're just gonna use the basic bearings. Okay, so this is pretty much the basic structure. This is how it works. I guess we don't really need the pipes if we got the ducts. It's mostly an issue if you're using the feet. I might have been able to use the short suspension instead, but I don't know. Alright, let's bring this back down. So we've got that lifted up for no other reason than because I can. Let's see, so if we add one engine here, we should have enough. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the crucial part is you got to make sure that's rotating that way and the other two are rotating in the opposite direction. And let's pull up a switch. Just so you guys can see it. I'll just let it run. Attach them there and remove lift to use switch. Oh, damn it. I forgot about this bit. Alright. That's okay, we just got to add some structural supports here, otherwise this is not going to stand up while we're here. While we're running this test. Okay. So just expand it out a bit. Because it'd be annoying if this thing fell over while I'm showing it off. Okay. That should be good enough. Remove the strut. Duh! Oh. That's what happened. Funky. Well, that was unexpected in a different way. Alright, now we get rid of the strut. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, apparently it's somehow built into the ground. Oh, right. I gotta turn on the engine a bit. Huh. Apparently I lied. It did not prioritize the connection in the way I thought it would. Well, huh. And I was showing this off proper and everything. Whatever. It takes like 0 effort to get this back again. I probably built it from the wrong end. That's how this worked. Okay, well, I think this is gonna function this time around. Let's go back and get the duckling. Gonna need more switches. Is it a duckling or is it a chick? Yeah, it's a duckling. Okay, so this should work now. Let's attach this segment there. And the rotation is correct. Alright. Get rid of the lift. Press E to use. Okay, there we go. Now it's working properly. So this is more or less how you make a perpetual do not touch self machine. I might actually be able to fit 4 in here. Maybe, yeah. I might be able to have it be crossways and have like 4 legs, quote unquote. But you can speed it up, and this is a really good way to make a basic walker system. Which is pretty sweet. And generally, I'm going to assume you need at least 2 of these machines on any walker setup using this build. Otherwise, it's just going to tip and fall over. Okay, well, now that we've built that and done our little after these messages, we'll be right back. We're right back. Let's see if this goes the way we want it to. Okay, so turns out 5 is too fast. Or is it? I don't know. I mean, we got locomotion. It's just the goofiest piece of... Okay, I gotta go in first person for this. Oh boy. I like it. It's dumb as hell. But I like it. Oh man. Alright. Well, turns out that's 5 is a little bit fast. Good to know. Yeah, the one problem about this setup is they will get desynced from each other, which is not good. But there's not really much I can do about that right now. So let's set it to an even 4. Maybe that'll be good enough that we don't end up just ducking ourselves off into the universe. I'd also try switching back for feet. I do feel like the ducks don't have as much grip as some of the other ones. Alright, let's get rid of this. It is... we are prancy as hell. I can't tell what the major issue is here. Ducks or... huh. Maybe I could make like a long-legged lowrider type dealio with this. Actually, I probably could. I actually think the suspensions are the biggest issue here. Because it's too bouncy. Let's back up. The feet worked. They just had like weird collision issues. So let's revert back to feet time. Let's re-enable the wiggly ass foot fetish machine and see if that works. And if that doesn't work, then I'm out of ideas for the time being. We can try stuff like screws and whatnot, but I like the feet. So no. Well, that's an interesting question. What if I put them backwards? That could actually work better. I have no idea. Whoops. That is... Jesus. You can do some interesting stuff with these feet. I am really looking forward to this thing. Everything in this game. There's just so much potential in it. I love it. Alright. Sproing. Let's see if this works. We are prancing, we are dancing, but we are going. It's really awkward, but we haven't desynced yet. Nope, there it goes. Alright, everything's on fire now. Oh boy. Okay. Huh. Alright, we've got one last idea here before I throw this one in the pits and probably delete this world. Because I don't know if you noticed, but my frame rate is bad. This is me sprinting. I actually can't tell if I was sprinting there. Alright. Maybe not. Let's just try Quad Walker. Let's not try and go with 6, because I think 6 is a problem. And then the next time I mess with this, I'm probably also going to, go for a, shorter suspension. In fact, we could probably try that out today. But I want to give this a go anyway. Alright. Because, yeah, part of the problem is we're just too springy. It looks hilarious, which is really fun. I actually enjoy just how bouncy this is. Like, I don't want to give it up, really. Just watching the dwarf. I assume he's a dwarf. Hey, it hasn't gotten desynced yet. Yeah. Alright, so the SS Fancy Prancy, it doesn't have enough... We don't... Oh, well, this is where things start going bad. Well. Okay, yeah. I really do enjoy the prancing there. We're not even going to be able to figure out how to get this thing to turn today, but that's okay. I think I'm going to come back to it later with fresh ideas and probably more mechanics. Because one of the main issues right now, really... I guess there are a couple ways I could do it. Pretty easily, too. Let's get rid of the suspensions. One of the main issues with the game right now is... you can't copy and paste stuff, so that's really annoying. I really would like to be able to, like, highlight this section and everything coming off of it and be like, copy and paste this so I can attach it to, like, here, 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 and here to speed things up a lot. Because that currently doesn't exist, and I really wish it did. Alright, so, let's try the much shorter suspension. Because we probably need suspension, otherwise it's just going to get chunky. That probably doesn't mean anything to most people. It doesn't really mean much to me either. I'm just being fervent with my ideas. Okay, so let's try the feet forward this time around. Oops. Is this the right direction? No. How hard is it to rotate a foot the right way? There we go. I see what I was doing wrong. I just had it located wrong. There we go. Okay, so let's try short suspension. It bounces, but not nearly as much. It's pretty dang flamboyant, but it's not a big... Oh, God. It got messed up even faster. I mean, it's still going, which is nice. But as near as far as I can tell, the back set is completely useless, and the front set... Boy. Is it, not quite pulling that either. I don't know. I'm enjoying this, though. Rudimentary walkers are like the goofiest thing ever. I'm gonna just start taking screenshots of this monstrosity. Alright. And I like it how it fires me out. I don't know. If you're really looking for a tutorial on how to do these things right, I am sorry. If these are not as, effective as you would probably like. I make no guarantees about the quality of the tutorials I create on this channel. However, I can guarantee that they are goofy as heck. And pretty dang fun, too. Okay. So let's rebuild the 6 legs, and then probably call it a day. I've thought of ways to get this thing to turn, but honestly, the fact that it doesn't even go right, more or less makes it kind of a moot issue. I mean, I could fiddle with it forever, but I'll probably just mess around with it on camera. On camera, off camera, I don't know. But probably just gonna do one of those where, you know, kind of before and after. I'll show you how it works. Because otherwise I'd just spend a lot of time running around being like, I don't know how this works. Let's figure it out. Okay. Plus, it's less funny that way. So let's reconnect all this business. So we've got this engine is 4, that engine is 4. Oh, conveniently, it was just all one engine. And let's see if the rotation. Okay, so these need to be reversed. Okay, there we go. Should be perfect. Weirdly enough, gets screwed up faster when it's got the short suspension. And now we're just raising our feet to the sky. Because that actually works better. This is really sad, honestly. Wait, that begs one final question. How's it do without suspension? Period. I mean, if we're gonna go that far, we might as well. If we're gonna go this far, we might as well test this one final thing. I feel like I'm on Mythbusters, but like bad Mythbusters. I like how the foot just kind of like clonks off of the pipe top. That's great. Okay, we have made a mess, but that's okay too. Alright, let's just try feet. Let's just try wonderful, wonderful feet. Raise this thing to the sky. It'll work, more or less. All of the feet. Alright. Ministry of Funny Walks. Tell me. Huh. I think the main issue is they're still bumping into each other. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. We got one less foot-related idea. Because I really do feel like I need to space them out a little bit better. Like, if this was one further forward and this was one further back, we probably wouldn't be having these issues. So let's try a thing. What if... I mean, we've got several different foot positions here. Why is this so hard? Pardon? Alright, whatever. We're just gonna do it this way. This will probably work, too. Because what if none of them are pointed the same direction? Should be okay, right? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, what if they're like this? What if this should work? This is adorable. Alright, so far so good. Got a little bit messy there. Alright, yeah, so the problem is this thing needs shocks, actually. It needs shocks and it needs to be spread out a little bit. The main issue is bearings can get desynced from each other. But, I mean, currently we've got a functioning sort of walker thing. It doesn't have traction, and the moment we hit a hill, it just gets, like, really messy. But you know what? We made a walker that walks. Just good luck. Don't walk on uneven surfaces. Someday I'll probably get something that works a little bit better. But for now, I am satisfied with the Ministry of Funny Walks. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.